Hey, I'm Dog. In today's video, please move off this creamy, fluffy loaf of bread. It's a loaf of cat, not a loaf of bread. So, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, hey and welcome to another video of Trivotopia with Grey. Yes, these shenanigans. So, in today's video, we are going to do a lot of stuff. So if this video is quite long, I'll try to make it as short as possible. But hear me. Firstly, we need to make a bridge over this railway crossing so you don't jaywalk and get bolted by a train sent over the horizon, your corpse never to be seen again. Secondly, we need to terraform this area and this area, build water. What's it called? Water port, water dam. Water dam. We finished the dam port, just so you know. That's a load off. So, dam port is finished. We have no living necessities, just houses, beds, and that's it. No water, no food, no nothing. Jobs, transportation. We transport you out of your bed into work and out of work into your bed. Classical depression. So after we finish classical depression, not making it classical depression, making it more civilized depression, we need to make a crossing over here of water, because literally I literally do think that nobody told me about this idea. I'm not kidding. Here you've got a dam, here you've got a bridge and a bridge. Boats. Oh no, ships don't exist in Minecraft. Please don't kill me. Boats can pass under this bridge, can pass under this bridge. Oops, you've hit a wall. Or dam, to be exact. And most areas have like a area diversion for all of them, so ships and boats can pass. I don't know, I'm not a river expert, but I know that it maybe exists. Maybe. Who knows? So, need a diversion. We wish for it to be short, so maybe we're going to need a little bit of digging here. Oof. After that, terraform this, bada boom that, and we're finished with this video. We're never going to be finished. We're going to expand until we take over the world. So, after getting 4 voice cracks, explaining to you briefly, barely, what we need to do, our first and shorter time-lapse of the day I will tell you what we will do in the time-lapse, yes, no need to worry. Terraform this area, bada boom this whole area, build a bridge over here, and no, terraforming this area is going to be in another time-lapse, yeah, hello to Trivo videos. It's not always having 2 time-lapses, you mostly have 1. So, off I go. Hey, editing Trivo here. I know you're expecting time-lapse music right now, but I really needed to announce that I am dearly sorry because I didn't upload because of my examinations from the duration of September to the Bed Wars video that was uploaded 1 week ago in mid-December. I am dearly sorry. I couldn't do anything. I could not upload by any means. I'm dearly sorry. Don't worry. I am going to make sure this will not happen again, or if it happens, not with that impact. Bye. And we're back. There is about 1 minute 50 seconds. I don't know how much editing Trivo made that. Those literally were an hour and a half of work. this and the terraforming. This is actually the thing that took the most time, because you have to calculate it right. If you calculate it wrong, well, then it's all wrong. The train will hit the bridge, and that doesn't look much realistic, eh? So, greenery, pathways, and this still not the greenery you want, yeah? And weather. Well, speaking of weather and Enderman, I know it won't be like much of Minecraft. Well, it's not really vanilla Minecraft already with creative mod. So, where is the game tool? Enderman griefing. What is it? I don't remember what is it. Griefing. Yes, I think it's mob griefing. Is that it? False. Because I literally hate that just Enderman come in here and just take blocks and totally put them anywhere else. So that's finished. Now onto this area, where here we will make a small canal. And I'm saying small canal because I don't want it to be that wide, because we don't have that much space, do we? So yes, I've got to make that small canal. Don't know I'm saying it like that, but it sounds fancy because it's French sounding. Then we're going to build, for goodness sake, build some houses over here in the this is north, so this is east. Yes. So off we go. I'm joking. That's not only the thing that I'm going to do. I also need to terraform this area. Don't know why, but I maybe expand the coastline a little bit. And destroy that just to that bit so it annoys you much. Of course, I turned off the volume to the most annoying thing ever. So here we are, and here we go. Welcome. So I'm back. Well, I was about to complete the time lapse, but at this moment I just remembered that I do actually need to tell you about multiple things. Okay. Don't know what just happened. So firstly, I'm not going only to build houses. I just color coded every color. Every wall, it represents something. So these is dark grey. These are going to be kind of apartment buildings, because you know what damn, it's not too posh, but not too posh, not too like modern, but not too poor and historical as Dimeport. Because yes, these houses in Dimeport are old. The red represents, oh for goodness sake. Let's look at how many times I've had to weather clear on Tom said day. The red here represents the break when finished, but don't pass. So this line here, I can't build after it. Here is going to be a tolling station for the canal, and these are the canal opening areas. I will open them now after I finish the time lapse. The grey parts are the houses, as I said. This is a store, a convenience store, or a market, supermarket. You know that. Yeah, you get it. Somewhere you can buy food, water, necessities like shampoo. And here is something. I'm not going to build it in this video because I'm going to specify a whole video just for it. It's going to be massive. It's going to be amazing. Don't want to spoil it, but it's gonna be good. This yellow is the port. Think you know already. Yellow Canal City. East Rotterdam is a canal city already. Or is this Central Rotterdam? No, I think what no need for existential crises. So yes, you see a bit this. Ow. It's not high, but it's enough to get you to float your boat out of the inner mat into the... Don't type poetry ever again. Note to self. Out of the post dam, before dam to the post dam. Whatever. And these areas in between are going to be paths or roads, but not paths. Not these kinds of paths. Dirt path, no. As you saw here, we built wooden paths. So off to the long time for me. I don't know how much editing Trivo makes these how much long he makes these time lapses. Hope they're not long. On to the building. I was thinking of wood, but then like dome port. So I'm going to do it mostly with concrete mixed with stone. You'll see in the end. And we're back. Welcome to East Riverside Rotterdam. It took you 2 minutes for that time lapse, but it took me 2.5 hours to build this. Minus the interior, which we still haven't built. But I'm not going to bore you with another time lapse. It's just going to be a cutscene. No, though. No. So we've got the port. You saw it with a port floor. Not like drawing ports. Historic or the pathetic. Now, the pathetic one that we use now. Got here the East Rotterdam Apartments Complex. Building 2 has apartment 201, which is very spacious, but the building is quite small, so there is no railing on the stairs. And apartment 202. The immense amount of lanterns is because if we don't have these immense amount of lanterns, we'll have a very even larger immense amount of mobs. So you're welcome. The East Rotterdam Apartments Complex. Building 1, apartment 101 is quite spacious, while apartment 102 has a little garden, but not as spacious. Here you go up a flight of stairs to apartment 103, same space as 102, and apartment 104, apartment 103 is the same space as apartment 101, apartment 104 is the same as apartment 102 without the garden, and apartments 201 and 202 are the same. Then we've got here the TFM, Trivo's Fabulous Marketplace, or TM for short. For shorter, Trivo's Marketplace. So the name of this store is Trivo's Fabulous Marketplace, or TFM for short, or TFM for shorter, or TM for even more short. And as you see, with everything, there's no interior. Time for the day, weather clear, my chat is so full of them. So, off I go. 3, 2, 1. Here I am, I'm back. You see massive changes. Firstly, the apartments. We now have a door. You open. Apartment 101. Got barrels, couch, basin, a depot, furnace and 3 beds. This took me about 6 hours. Here in apartment 102 we've got couch, basin, depot, 3 beds, 2 barrels and 2 barbecue furnaces outside. Just so you know, I tried to add like spouts, so they're like taps, but no, that did not work. And I then tried to add a well, but it turned out that mechanical pumps in Create mode only work with a distance of 16 pipes on each side. Here we've got an apartment 103, 2 furnaces, a barrel, depot, basin, furnace, couch and 2 beds. Forgot how to say couch. Here in apartment 103 we've got couch or seat. Furnace, depot, basin, 3 barrels and 3 beds. Tried to add pipes so they made water, but that was a total fail. Here we've got in the East Rotterdam Apartments Complex Building 2, in a apartment 201 you see we've got 2 beds, a basin, a depot, a furnace, yes, a furnace and a barrel. I'm literally shocked at the amount of time this took me. In apartment 202 we've got couch, depot, basin, furnace, 2 beds and 2 barrels. Just so you know, it literally is 6 PM right now, and I started building this, so you know, at 11 AM. So that's 7 hours. And for the water problem, I couldn't get it to TFM, couldn't get it to the apartments, it was too far. So we used a mechanical motor from the Rotterdam Water Company. Here, as you see, well, here is an extension on there. It leads to a mechanical motor. Literally so tired from filming, I'm slurring my words. And here we've got the steam engine is turning a shaft, turning a vertical gearbox into a vertical gearbox into this underside casing full of shafts to power the second mechanical pump driving the water up and into the Rotterdam well pipes. Rotterdam well for public use. Wait 3 seconds after previous usage. Fills bottles and buckets. Just so you understand, here is an empty bucket. Put it in a depot. The spout is 1000 millibuckets, which is a bucket. So that just filled a spout, and then you have 3 spouts. So it doesn't take that much time. This tunnel is the piping. It's covered from above and under. These are slabs. And this is the underside casing shaft, just as I said. Then we've got TFM, which is literally, for me, it's a pain in. It is literally a pain in my. It took me about 4 hours just to fill this. You've got a barrel onto a brass funnel leading out to a depot with a filter, making it only give out 8 bottles. So you've got 8 glass bottles for $1. $1. Here it's written that is a cash deal, but just call it $1. 1 bucket for $1, 2 bowls for $1, 8 bread for $1, 8 mutton raw for $4, 8 chicken raw for $2, 8 beef raw for $4, 8 potatoes raw for $8, 8 carrots for $4, 64 coal or a stack of coal for $16, 1 cake for $32, 64 charcoal or a stack of charcoal for $8, because actually to make charcoal you use a piece of coal to smelt a tree, a piece of wood. A piece of coal can smelt 8 pieces of wood, so you've got 8 charcoal. A piece of charcoal can smelt 8, just like coal, so you've got 64. Smelting a stack from 8 pieces of wood. That's why it's cheaper by half. And here is you deposit in the item vault the product restock, or if you want to remove something from your order instead of putting it in its place, of course. This is how to pay. You put it here and you put the money in the counter. It goes down a chute and into another barrel where you will collect our earnings. But as you saw, the payment is written in dollars. So here we had to write our own Trivotopia payments and exchange rates book. For currencies we have the cash dollar, which is the international, the Trivotopia, which is the T-coins, represented by TC. The payments that we take, which represent the Trivotopia T-coin, is the emeralds, and the standard that is linked to the international cash dollar is the diamonds. So 1 Trivo coin is 1 emerald, $1 is 1 diamond and 1 emerald is 2 diamonds. So how to pay? This is a formula, so you have to do math. Yes, it's very painful. So if you have, for example, if x is 5, x is 5, yeah. If x is 8, you've just bought a stack of chocolate. So you $8 be 8 diamonds. 8 diamonds will be what the 1 diamond because 2 diamonds is 1 emerald, so the $8 will be 4 emeralds or 4 Trivo coins. Payment is in emeralds, so half the dollars is what you will pay in emeralds. So just chuck in any of the characters here, 4 emeralds, and go home with your stuff. And here of course is the canal. Totally forgot about it. The grand opening, not so grand as my mood is. Literally not so grand at all. And sleepy and totally willing to finish. It's literally so painful. So here we've made East water dam. I know I said I'd terraform this area, but it's literally too long. Literally had 4 time lapses, I can't even remember. 3 time lapses on one cutscene. We built a bridge, a whole city, except the grand center, which is not going to be said in this video. Don't ask why, I literally just said in the beginning of the video I'm not going to say it. A bridge which passes over the Dimeport route and the National Rail route to be built in a later video. But we really did not do the terraforming here. Finish the terraforming here. I really wish I could, but the video is too long. So, have a nice one, and goodbye.